From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, U.S. Cellular Field. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
And with that, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Sure, Matty. Melky Cabrera's defense, that's not the reason he's playing at the major league level. He's at best a below average corner outfielder. He doesn't have a ton of speed or a stellar arm, but he does well enough to keep running him out there. I mean, let's be honest. He's a major leaguer because of his bat. Hopefully his defense doesn't cost his team in the long run.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first four have been wins.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Boy, that's an ideal start to the afternoon right here. If nothing else, you want to let this pitcher know that you mean business. And I think this is going to get his attention right away as he kicks things off with two bases.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. 1 away.
Batting third, second baseman,
Jason Kipnis will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. High and deep to straightaway right. Garcia looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Boy, that's now 3 extra base hits he's coughed up here in the first inning. And a lot of times that doesn't bode all that well for him sticking around late into a ball game. So he's going to need to turn things around right now, and he might be looking at a real short outing.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
2-1, here it is. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Chop toward the second baseman. Lowry's there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting sixth, center fielder, number 30.
Number 30 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Liner toward right center. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now on the south side. It's now 2-0 Indians. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Yeah, I think one of the guys to focus on is Justin Morneau. He finished last season comfortably over 300. And he continues to show that he can be depended on to put together good at-bats, which is really all an organization and its fans can ask for.
Trevor Baur, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Adam Eaton will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, heading for second now.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well deserved.
Into the box, number 12. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Baur pauses. Here's the 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier. Runners off for second. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing.
Keeping him close.
Runners on first with 1 down. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
So striding in, Justin Morneau, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
In now, Brett Laurie. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. It's the Indians 2 and the White Sox 1. Jose Ramirez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Squared that one up just a little late. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Lifted the other way to left center. Cabrera's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Roberto Perez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Giovanni Urshela waits on deck. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And you can see the reaction on the mound. He's saying there is no way that pitch was outside. And it's a call I've got to have. Got to put that behind you, though, and move on.
Giovanni Urshela takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. One and one, here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Indians 3 and the White Sox 1. Melky Cabrera will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Baur into his motion, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Pulled toward right center field. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the 1st out. Into the box, Avisail Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. To first. Backhanded. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9th, Catcher,
Alex Avila will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Adam Eaton set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Back on the south side as you get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Into the box now, number 30. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, no shortage of offense early on. That's already 10 hits combined between these two teams. And he pulls into second with a hard-hit double right here.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. In now, Jose Ramirez. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
This is line to left. Cabrera
Is there. Let's see if they test it.
and a relay to the plate.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Roberto Perez is in to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away.
Yeah, 1 run's good, but you don't want to leave that guy stranded at third base. It'd be clutch right here if you could get him in somehow.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cleveland's out in front, 4-1. Number 12 stands in. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Baur sets his sights. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Standing in now, Justin Morneau. Here's a high pop-up. Urshela is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1, They trail it 4-1. Giovanni Urshela is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, this is what folks mean when they're talking about finishing off a hitter. They decide to come right with the fastball here. 0-2 just runs right by him.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, and a one-out single here gets him a base runner in the fourth. As you can check out his line so far, you'd like for him to give you at least another inning or so, but with numbers like that, you might be on pretty thin ice already.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think they had a feeling he'd be going, but you had to figure they weren't going to pitch out twice in a row, and he winds up taking second here and moving into scoring position.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. The 2-1 on its way. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Garcia, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
In now, Carlos Santana. Ripped down the first base line. Morno's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tribe get 1 on the double by Kipnis. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the White Sox 1. Brett Laurie is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Chopped weakly to the right. To his left, Santana. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Leadoff man gone, and that brings up Melky Cabrera. Bauer's ready. Here's the 3-1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Well, that'll spell disaster.
Avisail Garcia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard hit double.
Into the box, Alex Avila. 1-2.
Sometimes guys can get teed up in big spots like this, and that's where that curveball can be a real effective pitch.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
With 1 out, definitely a strikeout situation with 2 men in scoring position. And that is a great pitch right there to pick up a very important second out.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Chris Beck is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Lonnie Chisenhall will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Eaton. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Stepping in now, number 30. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 6 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
In now, Jose Ramirez. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Into the box, Roberto Perez. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. One and two, here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Now, I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly he got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Standing in now, Giovanni Urshela, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 23,
Michael Brantley digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 for Cleveland thanks to this swing from Lonnie Chisenhall. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the White Sox 1. Number 12 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Baur gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Lindor scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail 6-1. Francisco Lindor makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Cabrera will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Jason Kipnis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
And let's take a look at the location of that final pitch here on Show Track. And you're going to see that even though he had a home run earlier in this ball game, they decide to come right back after him up in the zone, and they get him to swing right through.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lonnie Chisenhall would be next. High pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Justin Morneau will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Brett Lawrie waits on deck. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chisenhall ranging forward. 1 out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Brett Lawrie will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Bounced weakly near the plate. Perez is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
the left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chisenhall giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Up high, 2-1 now. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Back here on the south side of Chicago. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Jake Petrichka will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jake Petrichka.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Into the box, number 30. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Now a swing and a ball popped foul ground. But this will land untouched. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Jose Ramirez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Alex Avila will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arm's had enough of this at-bat. You could just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
Now in the box, Adam Eaton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whiffing left and right.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down. Number 12 steps into the box. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he is down on strikes again.
He's got anchored at first. He's done what he's needed to do.
Jose Abreu will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A runner on first with 2 away. This one skied out toward right. Chisenhall sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Third baseman.
Just a nice job here of not trying to do too much. You see him basically just inside out this ball down the right field line. No chance for the right fielder to get there, and this will get to the wall. He's into second easily here with a double.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Standing in now, Todd Frazier. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Roberto Perez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Stepping in now, Giovanni Urshela. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Hit out towards second, and a throw on to Morneau for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Morneau's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Cody Anderson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Cody Anderson.
Leading off the inning, Justin Morneau, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. Bounce towards the second baseman. Underhanded flip, and he's set down, one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Brett.
Sliding into the box, Brett Laurie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Melky Cabrera will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Smoke toward third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Yeah, that was always going to be a tough play right there. This gets on him so quick. If he finds a way to snare it, then it's going to be a double play. Instead, they've got something going now with two men on.
In now, Avisail Garcia. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Alex Avila ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 6-1. Francisco Lindor will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Hit hard to short. He's right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. He pulls this one into right. Garcia is there, 2 down.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 pitch. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. Little chopper back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Tribe lead this one 6-1. Striding in to start the 9th, Adam Eaton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has had a long afternoon, and it's going to be capped off by an 0 for 5 with a strikeout right there.
Stepping in now, number 12. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double.
Well, he's got a lot of people excited around here. Not only does this guy have a chance to be an everyday player, he has a chance to be an impact player for years to come. And the early results, they look good as he hammered that one for a solid double.
In now, Jose Abreu. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Todd Frazier will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. 3-run shot down the line in left, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Into the box now, Justin Morneau. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. And you can't let the emotion enter the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration, and things will get even worse.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Chisenhall on the move. 2 down.
The batter, number 15.
Brett Lawrie makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Chisenhall looking up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Brett Lawrie. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, these guys were a little bit late to the party, but now their bats have woken up, and they've made a game of it after all. You wonder where all this offense was earlier in the ballgame.
Standing in now, Melky Cabrera. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in game 1.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 6-5. So long from Chicago.
this afternoon with the Victoria.